Remember me told you.
I got them right where I want them. You don't really want them problems. Run slow, your heels are beyond them. Want them all in our dreams, me I haunt them. Calm them. Them asleep. I know nothing my style will alarm them. All when enough of them things I'm gone. It's always.
Welcome to Ryan's channel. So we're doing a Q&A in the car on the way to the gym.
Natalie just had her graduation today, which is pretty huge. She's graduated from High Point University. So like I said, we're down here in North Carolina. We already made one video while we're down here, but we asked for some Q&A questions, which we haven't answered yet. We were planning on trying to do them while we were driving down, but by the time I got to be in the passenger seat, it was already dark outside. So we're gonna do some of these questions now. I have a whole bunch of questions in here. We'll kind of get straight to it, I guess. We're heading up to the gym right now, so I'm doing a bench day again, same as the other day. I don't really feel like squatting this week because my legs are still giving me some pain. So this is like a really good time for me to just kind of rehab. There's no competitions or anything coming up, so we're just benching today, doing some arms. Natalie's filming some stuff. See what kind of questions we have. There's definitely some like weird ones in here. But we'll just start off very simple. I didn't really look at these too much. Will you ever do a day of classes? That way you can see how you work. I guess I can do that, yeah.
A day of classes?
I could do a day of classes. It's just not super exciting when it was online this year. So next year, hopefully, I think we're supposed to be in person next year.
You only have 2 classes in person.
Yeah, I think, yeah, this next year I'm supposed to have like a couple classes in person. So that'll be good. What made you get into powerlifting? What have been your strengths and weaknesses? Powerlifting, I think I got into because I've had such an athletic background and everything that I needed something. I keep spitting everywhere. I needed something competitive, right? So I was always used to having football games, preparing for a football season, and I liked the idea of preparing myself to lift the most amount of weight possible, and powerlifting was really good for that. I wouldn't say that I'm only going to do powerlifting. I like doing bodybuilding stuff too, and I like doing some athletic work and stuff, so I plan on getting more into some basketball stuff and playing football again this summer a little bit, not only powerlifting, because when I'm only doing strength training, that's literally all I'm able to do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm afraid of being sore from playing basketball, or you know, just small little things. Like when you're doing powerlifting, it's you good?
I almost crashed.
You good? Yeah, be careful, right? Best tips for switching to sumo stance. Now, obviously you guys have seen I've kind of switched over to sumo. I'm not a professional at it. Kyle and Johan definitely have way better form than me, but I've still almost pulled 675 on the deadlift bar, so I'm getting the hang of it. But I think the most important thing is like being able to like spread the floor, like you're pushing your feet out instead of pushing straight off the ground as you would in conventional. So you're trying to spread the floor, and I'm really focusing on trying to get my chest up at the bottom as much as I can. So like engaging my lats and my traps out of the bottom, so that I can kind of, you want to kind of hover the bar off the ground almost. You want to hover it off the ground and then go up with it. It's not so much like an explosive movement off the ground. It's meant to be slower off the ground. You can get into position, and then it becomes a leg press. So that's what I need to work on. What's Natalie's favorite exercise to watch Ryan do? That's an interesting question.
Probably bench, because it's the least like dangerous. I feel like whenever I watch Ryan squat, I literally get scared because your eyes are literally bulging out of your head. And
see, tips on increasing arch on bench. I was doing these things. I was doing this stretch, those cat camels that worked really well. Look that up. Or cat cows, what is it called? Cat cow, cat camel. Look it up on YouTube. It's a really good way to kind of like, you're forcing yourself to kind of open up your rib cage a little bit. Good way to warm up, in my opinion. Like, my arch was not very good 2 years ago, but it's much more reinforced. And every time I go in, I should be trying to get that arch higher and higher and higher. And you should build up a little bit more flexibility, a little more strength in your back to get to that reinforced arch position. That's what I think. How do you get sponsored by BPN? So I've been working with BPN for like 2.5 years now. So my freshman year, if you guys remember, if you guys have been following me for that long, my freshman year of college, Nick Bear reached out to me in like the first semester or something like that. He sent me some product, really liked it. Been working with them for a while. I think I was like the 2nd or 3rd athlete that they had, besides like Russ Wool. So that was really cool. How to get sponsored by them? They have an ambassador program, and you think now you apply for the ambassador program, I believe.
I think the application is opening up June 1st again.
Yeah, something like that. So would you rather have no knees or no elbows?
No elbows.
I'd say I just take the no knees because my knees are already hurting me.
You wouldn't have legs.
No, I'm kidding. I'd probably do no elbows, right? Because then you could still
How
technically.
would you grab stuff?
You could.
You go wild
Oh
into
my
it.
god, man. No elbows or no knees?
Would you rather be able to walk places or pick things up?
I guess you'd still want to be able to walk, right? You'd still want to be able to walk. So no elbows. No elbows, you could still squat. And you can still.
Wait, how would you squat?
You just put the bar on your traps. You just hold it there.
How would you get on there?
You have it on the rack, you go under it with
I don't
your
like
traps.
this question.
Did you ever have offers for playing sports in college? A lot of interest from D2 and D3 schools, and I did get an offer from Toledo, University of Toledo in Ohio, which is in the MAC conference.
That's D1.
Which is Division 1. I was honestly gonna try and reach out and talk to more coaches from the MAC conference, because you have like Akron, OU, Kent State. I think like all those schools are in the MAC, so they're like smaller Division 1 schools, and I think I could have, or like BG, those kind of schools. But at the end of the day, I really just wanted to go to Ohio State, and I could have gone to Toledo. Could be playing football right now, but at the end of the day, I want to go to Ohio State, and it's not like they offered me anything, but it was just like, in my opinion, better school to go to. And at the end of the day, I keep saying at the end of the day, but I don't think I really wanted to play football, and my YouTube channel was kind of just starting to like do better, and I just wanted to try the whole fitness thing out and see just like how it was to lift for a year and not have like sports and stuff like that, and really enjoyed it. And obviously the YouTube thing went pretty well these last couple of years, so yeah, I mean, it would be cool to play football and stuff like that. Could have gone to Toledo, but it just wasn't really something that I, in my heart, like really wanted to do. What are your goals for summer fitness and vacation? A lot of just like working on myself overall. Like, it's not gonna be like get as strong as possible, get as do a show, a bodybuilding show or whatever. It's gonna be like, I'm just trying to push myself in powerlifting, push myself in bodybuilding a little bit, bring the physique back, try to put on as much muscle as possible. But also, I'm not gonna solely do powerlifting. Like I said, I want to get back into some jump training, do some sprints, play some football, play some pickup and basketball and stuff like that. And maybe like meet up with freaking Devontae Friga or something like that, do a little one-on-one, some, just like some fun little things like that are different. You know what I mean? That's
Vacation goals.
Vacation goals.
We have a trip planned. We're not gonna say yet what it is. You'll see when we're there.
And summer shredding maybe in June.
Summer shredding. I think I went there. I went to summer shredding last summer, and I really enjoyed it just because I got to like meet a bunch of people. So if everyone wants to go again, like Ryan, Kyle, all of us, I think that'd be really fun. So that our trip, that's a secret. Honestly, just get freaking snatched. That's my goal. That's the goal.
Get snatched.
Live it up and get snatched.
Favorite meal after a workout?
Ooh, ice cream.
Ben and Jerry's after a workout. Do girls poop?
No.
Did you break your new bed yet? Is it still intact?
It's intact. It's a little shaky, but it's intact.
It's a little shaky, but the bed is good. We're all good here. Whose peach is bigger in inches? We might have to measure that. I mean, mine's definitely.
I have a tape measure.
Mine's definitely actually bigger.
This is definitely bigger, but like in terms of ratios, I might have you.
Ratio. I mean, I don't want some big ass hips.
I guess I'm glad.
How much cardio do you do a day? And we all know how you broke, or how your bed broke.
Ryan was straight up jumping on his bed. I wasn't even on the bed, even near the bed. I literally was watching him jump on it, and I heard it break, and I'm like, dude.
Dude, a lot of questions about the bed, literally. Everyone wants to know what actually happened in the bed.
Ryan was, okay, I'll try to demonstrate. Ryan was laying flat on the bed, and I wasn't on the bed, you guys. He was literally resting himself up like this.
Oh.
I don't even know.
Alright, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay, that's a good one.
What?
Go to high protein meals for college students in a dorm. So I haven't really had to like live in a dorm because my dorm had like a full-on kitchen.
Yeah, you never experienced the real college life.
High point dorms are not dorms. They're like
life.
literally like condos and or apartments.
Freshman year, I lived in a dorm. I loved it, but I lived in a dorm with 4 guys. There's 2 bunk beds in a tiny little room. So 4 people sleeping in 2 bunk beds in a little room. Everyone had like their little tiny like closet area, and then there's 4 desks. Kind of cramped, I'm not gonna lie, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Get turkey slices, get Oikos Pro, there's 20 grams of protein in those. Get quality protein bars.
Get yourselves
the junk ones.
Get yourselves some Greek yogurts.
Get yourself some BPM.
Some Greek
protein.
yogurts, 15 grams of protein per. Make yourself a high calorie, high protein shake with peanut butter, whey protein, milk. Like literally, you're gonna have so much protein in that. Like, make some protein shakes. I brought my blender, I brought my Magic Bullet thing to my dorm last year, or I think I used the NutriBullet too, and made some shakes in the dorm. So that works really, really well.
Someone asked when we started dating.
When we started dating? Yeah.
When did we start dating? When did you ask me to be your amazing girlfriend? I'm just kidding. Like 10 months ago. almost 10 months ago.
It's right? kind of a long time.
Kind of a long time, man.
Not too bad. That was real like slow and controlled too, man. I went nice and slow.
I like that.
Before the storm is forming, been killing shit for the longest. Got him looking at me like a bomb threat, cause I'm about to blow up, couple thought to show up. Yard man, so my bond figure hard, yes. Put your favorite rapper in a coffin. You ain't saying nothing, fuck a comment. Car, when they come to kill it, you can hear it though you with it, young kings. And I see upon them, oh God.
Can you make the sound? Watch me murky. Your style ain't working. Bitch, I'm lurking.
Me I thought about yacht life, guap life, money stock life. Everything green, even at the stoplight. Coming for the Benz with the sunny top from me spot it, go for that, yeah, who I ask price? Cause when it comes to money, some woulda act like I just the vision, I'd hype. Me plus money greater than a bad life. Mad move off a mix, so make it the maths right. Cool in it, I'm proving it, I'm used to this. Remember I done tell you, I'm too legit. Fool with this, never on stupid shit. Flow stays so ruthless. I'm killing dreams for the Kruger shit. Figurines gotta move to this. I mean, many response Google it. Our curtains from the youth I spit. Vinda.
I'm lurking. 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 Can you make the sound? Watch me murking. Your style ain't working. Bitch, I'm lurking.
Remember me told ya.
Lurking. Can you make the sound?
How's the workout?
It was good.
It was good, yeah?
It was good.
What'd you hit, legs today?
Yeah, that was like my first solid training day of the week as we were driving, and then yesterday we were at my normal gym, so today I felt like I really could like actually focus and work out, so it felt good.
Very, very specific, very specific.
Yeah, gotta let them know.
Ended up having actually a really good workout today. And And it's funny because like the whole day today, we were kind of putting it off a little bit. I was kind of putting it off. I was like, nah, you know what? Let's not even work out today, right? Let's take the day off. But honestly, I can't really do that. My training is very specific. I can't really afford to take the day off like that. And I just didn't feel like I was feeling tired, feeling sluggish and everything. But at the end of the day, like I needed to get that done. Came in here, like once I got myself started, once I got started with it, things started feeling much better. And I'm like, honestly, now that I completed it, you guys didn't see the full workout, but once I completed the workout, I definitely feel better than I did before. I was just feeling all tired and everything. And sometimes you obviously need to take days off, but you know, it's all about like those days that you don't want to come in and put in the work, or it doesn't have to be workout related, but those days you don't want to go answer those emails, or you don't want to go into work. Like, make sure you do that anyways. Give it your 100% effort. You'll come out of it and be much more satisfied with yourself after doing that. And I'm glad I got that done. If I took off today, I'd probably feel like, honestly, I wouldn't feel very good for tomorrow. I might feel more recovered, obviously, but at the end of the day, it's about like being consistent with everything. Like, no matter what, being consistent. If you're supposed to do something that day, unless you absolutely can't do it, or you absolutely feel terrible, you know, you're not gonna feel good every single day. You're not going to feel motivated every single day, but you have to have the discipline to come in and have the consistency to do that even when you don't want to. And I'm glad we got it done today. Had a good workout, got a nice solid pump. We're working on that bodybuilding hypertrophy stuff too. So had to get that done. It's just, it applies to everything. You know, I'll be sitting there in bed in the morning. You don't want to get up, right? But you got to get up anyways, because you have to be consistent. You have to get those things done no matter what, and those things compound, right? You're more consistent with things over time, and you do those things every single day. Those small little wins every day, they build up, they compound. It's the same thing as in lifting. You add 1 rep to that weight that you're curling every single time you come in. Over months and years, that compounds, and you're doing way more weight. Your arms, your biceps are way bigger, right? That's how it is with everything. Be consistent with it. And it's crazy how far things can take you just within the past 2-3 years. Not trying to say that I'm extremely successful or anything, but with the consistency that I've tried to have, I haven't missed a single week really of posting YouTube videos in the past 3 years. I posted like every single week since then, and have been very consistent with it. So those things compound over time, and I don't know, be consistent with what you're trying to work at, and you'll see some success from the small little wins. They start to add up over time. So just want to say that we just finished up a pretty quality workout. We need some food. It's like 9:23 at night, so like I said, we kind of procrastinated all day long, but we got it done. So yeah, get after it, guys. Stay consistent, and just make sure, even when you're not feeling motivated, find it within yourself, get that done. You're gonna feel a whole lot better after you do.
Cannot see myself, bro. I cannot see myself, bro. I can't go through that no more. I cannot go through that no more. I cannot go through that no more.